So I was influenced on YouTube and I bought this Insta360 go3s action camera, which I love, don't get me wrong. But I thought that I was going to use it for more like cool creative shots because obviously look how tiny this thing is. But the reality is that I just did not use it for any of the things that I initially thought that I would use it for. What I actually use this thing for is vlogging out in public, which I feel like it doesn't live up to its full potential by doing that, but I'm going to explain why I use it for vlogging. Let's talk about it. I don't even know what that's going to look like. When I first got this camera, I was really excited because this little bit is magnetic. So I just had this like vision of me going around, sticking it on every magnetic surface I could find and getting really cool shots that way. I also thought that I'd be going around using this magnetic pendant for everything. I was delusional because I haven't really used it that much. And this hat clip, I'm not saying I'm never going to use it, but it's just not something I'm wearing out while I'm going to get a coffee, you know what I mean? So this is how I use the camera. Nothing fancy, literally just out walking around vlogging, going to cafes. I'm with my girlfriend right now. We're going to a cafe in Richmond. Mojicha with cream. Yeah, that's good. Vlogging my days, going to cafes, hanging out with my girlfriend. It's a beautiful day. Getting shots of things from everyday life, outdoor footage, talking headshots, which I love using this for when I'm out and about. I see other YouTubers with their massive Sony cameras walking around vlogging like this. I could never do that, okay? This comes in handy for that. And I think it is just a lot easier to film with when you're with family and friends because most of the time, it just comes down to it being so little that I feel like you are able to get organic shots. Whereas if you pull out a massive camera, I feel like people change the way they talk, they change the way they act. But this, you could just like turn it on, start filming, and people don't really notice. I definitely don't feel as embarrassed using the go3s when it comes to filming in public over using this, my iPhone. While the quality of this camera isn't as good as my iPhone 15 Pro, I still find myself reaching for it because it's just so portable and easy to use. And I just feel like, personally, like I prefer watching content that isn't polished and heavily curated and, you know, looks amazing, like amazing quality. Like I don't care if the quality's kind of like this, because I just want to see real people doing real things, you know what I mean? And like, this feels real to me. I don't know. I guess this camera allows me to kind of be more like myself when I'm out vlogging. And I think it just makes it a lot more fun to create content because I don't have to sit there trying to censor everything and cut everything perfectly. Just is what it is. And if I'm in a busy place, I will pull the camera out and film with it because it doesn't feel as intimidating as using your phone. Success. So this is what the audio sounds like on a busy-ish road. I don't know what it's going to sound like, but there were cars going past. I guess we'll see when I edit the footage, but just wish there was external mic support. I say that in every video, but... So if you're thinking about buying the Insta go3s, you just need to ask yourself, are you going to use it like the ads are showing? Like, like maybe going snowboarding or doing some kind of bike riding? Or are you going to use it in smaller, like everyday kind of ways, the way I do? I personally think it shines when you're just out and about and you want to vlog and it's a busy place and you might feel a little bit intimidated pulling your phone out and shooting with that instead. This is the camera I go to. This is my go-to camera. And I know they just announced the Insta360 Go Ultra, which does have external mic support. Kind of mad, but also I don't know how I feel about the shape of it. I actually think I prefer this kind of, what do you call that? Oval kind of shape, as opposed to a square. But I think it seems like they've given it a really good upgrade. I still think this camera is great, and I'm going to keep using it. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I plan on doing more videos with it. Obviously, I've been vlogging with it a lot, so stick around, subscribe, like this video, and I will see you in the next one.